All right, so here's my Talaria StingR. I took the brown wire and I snipped it. Right, snipped it, and I actually attached this switch here. The switch here. So you guys can see that. So this little switch on-off switcher here. Right, got this from Amazon for like 10 bucks, or a little bit over 10 bucks. It didn't come with the butt connectors. I actually put that in. So anyways, after I snipped it, I connected this, and I had butt connectors on here as well, and connected it through, and and I left it as I switched it to on to leave it as a restricted, and it flowed just like it was restricted. Then when I switch it to off, which disconnects the wire, the connection, then it rode fast. I was like, wow, I was impressed. So the unrestricted echo mode is the same as the restricted sport mode. So that's how it feels. Then I was like, okay, that's cool. Let me switch it back. So switch it to on, which connects the wires again. Then it didn't do anything. It stayed unrestricted. So basically, once you snip this, and you turn the bike on, that's it. You can't go back. You can't at least on my bike, anyways. You can't go back to restricted. So once it snips, it's if you connect it back, it doesn't do anything. It stays unrestricted. And in unrestricted mode, I got just going down the block here. I got up to 50 miles an hour indicated, and it was fast. I was like, holy shit, the thing is quick. If you don't like sit on the bike and sit forward on the bike, sit all the way on the front of the seat and lean forward, the front wheel will lift up and it wasn't like loop you. If you just sit up regular, further back and upright, the bike will freaking want to loop. I was like, holy shit, that was like, it definitely popped up a wheelie, unintentional wheelie and almost, wants to loop you. I'm like, holy shit. So this thing is pretty fast. So it has that initial punch, So some people like that, some people don't. I actually sort of don't like that because sometimes when you want to just kind of like, if you're actually riding, out on the dirt, you want to just kind of feather it. It doesn't quite do that. It's like it gives it a little bit too much. I wish it would have like a kind of a soft start. So when you first give it, it just get like for like first, I don't know, just for like the first like half second or so, it should ease into it, then give you the power, then go. This thing, as soon as you just give it, it just like gives you the power right away. So I sort of don't like that. It'll make trail riding a little bit harder, especially in like technical sections where you kind of have to like, sometimes tight technical sections. Sometimes you have to kind of like pick your lines and slowly make your way through instead of just plowing through everything. So on my zero, right there, you see my zero here. On the zero, they actually program it that way that you have a soft start. So it doesn't matter what power setting you have, your maximum power. If you just give it right away for that first half second or so, it like eases in, then it kicks in. So actually, I like that. And it kind of prevents you from looping, but from wheeling, but you can still wheelie with it, and you can definitely still loop it. But it's less likely for that to happen. But this one, it doesn't have that. It just, even just real lightly, it's like it kicks in pretty fast, pretty hard right away. So anyways, so I'm gonna take this switch off because there's no reason for it to be there. It's just extra shit there. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. I put heat shrink tubing, I guess that's what they call it, heat shrink tubing on it instead of electrical tape. I don't like electrical tape because over time electrical tape, it's an adhesive. It gets gummy and the adhesive starts to lose, gets less strong, and it starts to peel away, but it's still sticky and gummy and stuff. It's just make a mess. So heat shrink tubing, and that's it. And I'm gonna button back it up. All right. So unfortunately, I didn't, it didn't plan out. It didn't come out the way that I had wanted it to be. But I wish they could have made it so that way when you reconnect it, it'd be restricted again. But it's not. At least on my bike, it's not. All right. Thanks for watching.